I don't know if she was like expecting strong emotions or whatever. I don't really care. It is what it is. It's done. I can breathe, move on with my life, and not have to worry about stressing over this goddamn job. Shit. On to the next. Good morning, y'all. Today is Wednesday, February 19th. It is about 9:40 a.m. and today, I'm not gonna claim it, but truth be told, today has been a rough start already. I didn't get any sleep last night, like any. Because I was up most of the night just laying there with my thoughts, with a child laying on top of my head, coughing in my ear. I had to keep readjusting him, and because he just has this thing with his feet needing to be on my leg. Whatever. So I slept past my alarm, which that irks me when I do that. And I forgot to turn on my second alarm, which goes off. The first one goes off at 4:30. The second one goes off at 5 or 5:15. And I did not turn that one on. So I didn't wake up until about 6 o'clock. And that irked me. Grateful that I woke up, but still, I'm not on time. Suck it up. Excuse me. I'm also in the process of making tea, so give me a minute. I'm still gonna talk to y'all, but I'm just gonna walk away real quick. So I got up and, still did my morning routine, which was listening to a morning prayer, a morning devotional situation, and meditating and journaling. So I managed to do that, and ultimately what I wanted to do this morning, when I do have that hour of productivity that I need to do in the morning, what I wanted to do in that hour was get the process going with editing videos and stuff. But all of that was surely interrupted right after I finished journaling. Like towards the end, my son walks in the room. Bro, it is 6 o'clock. He opens the door, cutest little thing. He opens the door. He's like, "Hey, mommy." I'm like, okay, can't really be mad at that, But he just, wanted all the things. He wanted to eat. He wanted some milk. He wanted crackers. He wanted a bar. It's like, bro, you are waking up being so needy. He wanted monster trucks. He wanted to watch Magic School Bus. He wanted to watch Super Why. I'm just like, I'm trying not to get irritated. I'm trying to be as patient as possible with you right now, but I'm struggling. So then that happened. On top of that, of feeling the feels of now having a cold and just waking up and just trying to come into my body because I woke up a little late. And like I said, when I wake up, I usually don't like to talk to nobody like until 9 o'clock at least. But I was up talking at going on 7 o'clock in the morning. So then, I was like, whatever, let's do this. The day has started now. So usually by like 7:30, I like to get in the shower and at least prepare myself for the work day. But that didn't happen because I had to make waffles. You know, I had to, well, I should say a waffle. I had to make them breakfast. I had to feed the dogs, let them outside. By then it's like after 8 o'clock. So I go to the computer, I clock in, instantly having to take a phone call. This is one customer in particular who needed to get her vehicle towed and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. Now my manager is on it. So I'm like, whatever, I'm already staring at it. Can't avoid it. Let me at least call. So I'm having to call around, getting irritated with the customer because the shop that she chose, she didn't want to use anymore. And I had already called them to get the tow arranged for her. And now she's like, oh, I actually want to use another shop. And I'm just like, why is it always the doggone Tesla owners? You're like so difficult. Not everybody want to deal with your car. So then that was that. In the midst of all of that is going on like 9:45 and I'm still on the phone and I have to grab my computer to to log into class because my accounting class is on Wednesdays and it's a live class from 9 to 11:15. I normally do like at least tune in for like an hour, catch some of it, you know, by earfly, because I'm also working. So I'm like, okay, it's almost 9 o'clock. I need somebody to hang up the phone. So eventually I get off the phone, log into class or whatever. And by then I'm like profusely sweating in unknown places because my body is like low key running a fever. I had OxyStraight this morning, in hopes to be put in a better mood relating to the caffeine. I try not to do caffeine, but that's like the only caffeine that I'm intaking when I do take it. And I get a little emotional because at this point I'm overwhelmed. I'm burnt out already and it's 9 o'clock. And I'm just like, you know what, Lord, I just need to step away. I need to take a shower. I need to brush my teeth. I need to make some tea. I need to take care of me right now. I done managed to take care of everybody else except for me. And normally my first couple hours in the morning, I like to be selfish and make sure my phone's still recording. I like to be selfish and utilize that time for me because throughout the day, I'm not really taking care of me. I'm taking care, like I said, of everybody else and their problems and their needs and this, that, and the third. So, you know, I allowed myself to feel the emotions, to be sad, to cry, got myself together, took a shower, put on my perfume, you know, did my like morning routine that I like to do. I do my skincare, throw on my eyebrows, get them together, put on a little Vaseline and lip gloss, spray on my everyday perfume, just to feel wholesome, to feel like me. So I did that, and I have like an hour and 30 minutes before this meeting with my supervisor and his manager this morning. I'm not really attaching any kind of emotions to it anymore. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens, because I know where God is taking me in this season. So I'm just gonna, you know, allow things to flow naturally. I really don't have too much to say. Don't really have too much feedback to provide. My thoughts, none of that stuff. I really don't have much to provide, and I know that that is what they are going to ask me if I had any questions, any feedback. You know, I know they're going to have questions for me about my productivity and this, that, and the third. But honestly, I'm just like, I'm exhausted, okay? So whatever comes out my mouth, I'm definitely, before the meeting starts, I'm going to pray. And be intentional about my prayer. You know, ask God to provide me with the right words to advocate for myself and to be mindful of what it is that I say and how I say it. So yeah, I'm like really hoping that the rest of the day is better than how my morning started, because I'm just glad that my son decided to take a nap this morning. He had his breakfast. He ran laps this morning. He helped me let the dogs outside. And he just was like, I'm gonna go get back in the bed. I wanna go lay down, take a nap. I'm not gonna argue with you. Go sit on the potty, just change your pull up. He asked for his lights. He wanted his light turned on his light, sound machine. Good night, brother. So, yeah. That's the gist of my morning so far. I hope y'all are having an outstanding Wellness Wednesday today. Yeah, so the tea that I'm drinking, to transition from that hot mess situation, the tea that I'm drinking, I came across this. Can y'all see? I do my YouTube hands. There we go. It's elderberry tea. It's by Buddha Teas. It's 50% off there. You see? I frequent a natural herb store often, and I went in there in hopes to find like a natural Tylenol for mellow, but couldn't find anything. So I found this tea, and it was 50% off. It's not drastically expired. This is why I got it. And I was like, I mean, it's tea, it's herbs. So the first time I took it, it did help a lot. So I'm hoping that it kicks things out pretty fast for me and ups my spirit and my mood. I'm probably just gonna eat a banana and take my vitamins. And I know that that will help chipper my mood, because it is pretty gloomy here. It has rained, which is annoying, because yesterday it was sunny, and when it's sunny outside, I'm sunny inside. So hopefully, you know, it helps. One can only hope, right? But I really pray that you all are having a good day. And I'm also going to mix it up with this this other tea that I have. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that right now, but y'all get it, okay? No judgment here, okay? Just, you know, just trying to do what I need to do so I can continue saving the world. Oh, look at there. And the reason I like these teas because I like the little quotes that come on the thing here. And this says, the only thing that can limit you is believing that you are limited. Become limitless. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right, guys. I have to say, I'm sorry. The way I just set this camera up in order to talk to y'all today was very crafty. I was in here trying to figure out like where I was gonna set my phone up or like prop it up to talk to y'all. I have a microwave that is like over the head of the stove, and I literally just set my phone in the handle of the microwave. So a little tidbit for anyone that has a over the head microwave over your stove. If you vlogging or just want to do a video in the kitchen, put that sucker in that handle. Cause it worked. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's going on 9:56. Yeah, and I got so much more to do. So much more to do. Bless. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Until next time, we will chit chat. Love you so much. Love your beautiful soul and your beautiful face. We'll talk later. Maybe lunch or something. Dinner, maybe. I will talk to y'all later. Okay, bye. Here's what I whipped up for breakfast. Got some bananas, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, and papaya with a drizzle of honey. Got a Nature's Bakery fig bar, apple cinnamon. My son gets these bars. So I just snagged one. There's 2 of them in here. Got my tea in there. Then we got class here, work here. It's a lot going on right now. But we'll get through it, right? Well, I'm back. A little midday review. It is 10:40. And the meeting that I've been anticipating has now been moved to 12:30. You know, I'm not meant for this corporate shit. Not like how I thought I was. I mean, honestly, everything did what it needs to do when it needs to do it. But honestly, the way I feel right now, I'm super exhausted. I just want to take a nap. But fortunately, when you're a mom, prioritizing a nap does not take seniority of everything else you have to do. So yeah, I know all the wellness gurus and stuff like to say, you know, prioritize sleep, take care of you, fill your cup. And granted, I say the same doggone thing. I do. But I am in a state now of needing to get things done. You know, time is really not on my side, and time is not waiting for anybody. And I hate that that's the way of the world. The European culture, you know, whatever. I pray one day I will move to a country that prioritizes peace over hustle. I pray to be in that, you know, the hard work that I'm putting in now, the fruits of my labor will pay off. That I will put myself in a position of having easeful days, easeful mornings, not having to do too much or work too hard or give too much of myself to where at the end of the day I have nothing left and I'm exhausted. That's kind of like where my mind is now. It's just really doing the hard stuff now so I can chill and relax later. I don't know. I'd be lifing. And I know, like, as a human, it's easy to say, oh, don't complain because somebody out there that has it 10 times worse than you. I don't really look at this as necessarily complaining because I just get it done and I just move forward. It's just mindful moments of venting. Can I turn my venting sessions into something positive? Yes, and I do that. But this is me being vulnerable with the world as to what goes on in my head just shedding light as to what my day-to-day looks like. Because I never want people to get it twisted that I just got all this time in my hands and I just, just don't be doing stuff. Like I just, like life just don't be happening because it do. I'm just now getting to the point where I feel comfortable recording it and talking about it. So yeah. I don't know. I was really looking forward to that meeting and getting it over with. Now I have to sit here and stick it out with a pounding marching band approaching in my head. I just finished my breakfast. I'm finishing my tea and I'm just gonna take my vitamins and maybe drink some coffee and hope for the best. Yeah, that's all I have to give right now. My feet are cold. I'm really just trying to power through the day, y'all. Just trying to make it so I can take a nap. And not only do I have that meeting with my supervisor and his manager, right after that, I have a team meeting, and right after that, we have another meeting. So that's like 3 hours of work that I'm missing out on, and somebody's calling me right now. Gosh. Well, I guess I better stop socializing and get to work. I will talk to y'all later and fill y'all in on how the meeting goes. I'll be back, y'all. Pray for me. What are you drawing? Hey, excuse me. Thank you. What are you drawing? You gonna draw a road for the cars?
I'm drawing monster trucks.
Oh, you gonna draw some monster trucks? Oh, that's nice.
I'm drawing monster trucks.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're drawing a road for the monster trucks. That's pretty cool.
Pray for her.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, y'all, it is 12:48. I just finished the meeting and literally got fired on the spot. My supervisor's manager informed me that I did not pass my performance management plan successfully, and today, effective immediately, is my last day. I don't know if she was like expecting strong emotions or whatever. I don't really care. It is what it is. It's done. I can breathe, move on with my life, and not have to worry about stressing over this goddamn job. Shit. On to the next. I have to wrap up some things before I head out. So I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. relieved. My desk is cleaned. And I get my creative space back. Grateful. So grateful. Let's get to work. Alright, y'all. So I made my first store run as an unemployed diva. I only went to Walgreens to get Mellow some more cough medicine. This is the brand that I like, recommend, and trust. Let me give y'all YouTube hands. Hold on. There we go. I prefer Mommy's Bliss because the products are gentle. It's honestly stuff that I can pronounce, and I'm not second guessing it or looking at it like, ooh, what is this? And honestly, this combination, he recovers quick. So yeah, definitely needed to re-up on that because he had a coughing spell that just was very uncomfortable. He was like holding his throat, he was holding his head, like everything was hurting all at once. So I felt bad for my little guy. I was like, let me go get him some more because the cough syrup that he had before was like this manuka honey mixed with like elderberry, and I got that from CVS, and I don't live that close to a CVS, and I didn't feel like driving that far to get that particular brand, so I just got what stuck to the lakes and rivers that we're used to. Got him some more coconut water because the kid loves his coconut water. Got me a body armor. I decided to treat myself to a twofer here on some 50% off candy. Doggone well I don't eat Reese's, but we're here, you know. I had a taste for some chocolate something. I was like, okay, 50% off, can't really beat that. Get two of them for like $1.50. Why not? So here we are. I'm about to head back home. As y'all can see here, I got a new steering wheel cover because the one that I got before did not fit. Apparently, Forerunners, the dimensions for the steering wheel is 16 inches instead of the traditional 14 to 15 and a half. So hey, you learn something new every day, right? So I actually discovered this one. It has gel and it has like the cushions here, which is what I appreciate. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to head back home. Got some things I need to start taking care of, like immediately hitting the ground running. Like I have stuff I need to do. It's been put on the back burner because of my job, and I just feel, oh, hand sanitizer. I just feel so relieved and so free. I was texting my girlfriends back in North Carolina, just letting them know that I missed them, because I really do miss them, and I really just miss North Carolina, period. And I really want to go up there and go see them soon. Told them what happened. I have yet to text them back. Golly, I haven't sat down since. I managed to text my dad because we were already texting, and I let him know, and he was like, all right, stay focused. I was like, period. Most definitely. I didn't tell him period because why am I talking to my dad like that? But I told him most definitely. Explained to my partner what happened, because he's actually using the second monitor that I had, because I got a total of 2 monitors in a laptop, and he was using the other monitor. So I was like, all right, you're gonna have to come soon. You're gonna have to pack up that monitor because I just got let go. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. Just took a deep sigh. I was like, yeah. He was like, dang, that's messed up. He was like, well, ain't nothing to worry about. We about to turn up anyway. You know, he was supportive, and I appreciate that, because I I need that. I need that. It's just something still to process, even though I'm like, I was low-key like prepared for it, but it's still like, dang, this is really about to happen. This is really real. Like, my life is really about to so I need all the support I can get. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. The meeting went by so fast. I'm like still blown away by that. Like, it was scheduled for 30 minutes right before our team huddle. And it was just so awkward. I reached out to the one person that I was talking to this whole time I was working there. One of my coworkers, she lives like not too far from me, and like we just, you know, remained in touch since training, because we were like, oh, we're like low-key neighbors, you know, we'll talk from here to there. She was like, oh my gosh, please keep in touch, I'm gonna be praying for you. Just, you know, it just feels good to know that there's support out there. Even though I was honestly nervous as hell to say it to anybody. But I'm confident in God, okay? And I'm grateful that He instills that confidence in me, because honestly, like, I walked away from it feeling super confident. Granted, I was sweating, but that's natural, that's normal. But yeah, like, my supervisor at the end, like, it was just me and him when his manager hopped off, because I mean, that girl was like in and out, okay? Like, she just got straight to the point, which I appreciate. Don't BS me and don't waste my time, and I won't do it to you. The meeting alone lasted for about 10 minutes, if that. And she was just like, all right, so, you know, after reviewing with HR, came back that you were not successful with this coaching plan, so we're gonna have to let you go effective immediately today. And I was like, damn, bitch. And I was just like, okay. Like, just sitting there, like, I was really looking at myself in the camera because the lighting was really good, and I was just like, wow, I'm really glowing right now. I really have an unemployed glow. Yeah, and she kind of went through everything, next steps and all of that. She was like, I mean, if you really, if you need anything, feel free to reach out. Girl, you know I'm not reaching out to you. Like, I don't even talk to you. Don't even like you. So then after she hopped off, me and my supervisor were talking, and I was like, I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate you for fair warning me, because it was helpful. Like, I was able to prepare myself the way I needed to and not be all over the place. And he was like, no problem. Whatever you need, let me know. You can always apply and still be eligible for rehire. I don't know about that. He was like, of course, the typical, whatever you need, just let me know. I'm here for you. And, I had some questions about what next steps look like for me, like stuff that I need to file for next. And, of course, he encouraged me, like, it wouldn't hurt to try. So I'm going to do my due diligence and research some things, because I'm going to try to file for some things. And I'm also going to have some backup documents, okay? Yeah, he was just like, please don't give Progressive any more of your time today. Get the heck out of here. Like, submit your time card, close that computer down, be done. Period. And that's exactly what I did. Like, there was nothing on that computer that I needed to save. Nothing. Yeah, as soon as I closed everything out, I was like, thank you God. And my exit packet was in my email, that was that. Y'all, look at this heart. Reese's, what is this? What is this? I'm gonna eat it though. Well, that was that. Felt good. Felt super relieving. And I'm just grateful, man. I'm just grateful for the position God is getting ready to put me in. I'm just grateful. I'm not hurt, I'm not upset, I'm not sad. I literally took y'all with me on this journey because I knew this was coming. And I'm glad I did it. You know? I'm glad I listened. I'm grateful that God was being still with me during this process of, I'm rude, sorry. During this process of learning how to be disciplined. And I'm grateful that God was patient with me. Sometimes I propped up my phone, didn't know what I was going to talk about. But God filled my words, filled my mouth with the right words, you know? I'm so grateful for God's everlasting love for me. So grateful for God's love and protection over my life and my family's. And I just know that the best is truly yet to come. And I believe that wholeheartedly, not only for myself, but for whoever is watching this video also. You know, whatever battles you're facing, whatever it is you're going through right now, just trust in the Lord and believe that God will see you through. There are going to be some things you are going to have to surrender, let go of, including your ego self. And as humans, that is tough to do because we are solely attached to our ego. But just know that letting go, it's a lot easier to let go than to continue to hold on to something that does not serve you, to something that causes you more pain and conflict than it does peace, comfort, and joy. You know, like, you know what it is. You and God know what it is. So, you know, it's time that y'all step in an agreement and you just let it go. And just walk in alignment with your assignment and trust that God will see you through this, no matter what. Alright, I'm about to head back home, tend to my little one, and do what I need to do as far as this stuff I need to fill out for. And possibly sneak in a nap. Okay, because I was just talking to y'all about how I don't have time to take a nap and all this other stuff. Your girl got time. Your girl gonna take a nap today. Yeah. Because I low-key don't even feel good, but I'm powering through this stuff too. Baby. Yeah, I'm taking a nap when I get home. Okay? I'm gonna talk to y'all later. If I don't talk to y'all later on today, we gonna talk. Alright. I love y'all. I want y'all to be blessed, be safe, and talk to God. Because He's ready to listen. Alright? Bye.
I'm gonna test this out right quick on your app. Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.